the way that I wrote the book was I wanted to tell stories. I wanted to make it relevant. I wanted to make it fun. I wanted every chapter to have a little chunk that somebody could use and go use right away, like make it actionable. And so number one thing I learned from my selling career is the kind of books I like to read and I didn't like to read. There's some that got so deep and so philosophical that I'd read 3 or 4 chapters and be like, all right, I get it. And I'd move on with my life. So that was number one, is write a book that I know as a seller I would want to read. And as a seller, I would be able to take things out and apply right to. That you never stop selling. So as an author, one of the things is you're going to have endorsements. I've got an endorsement on the cover, and I've got 6 of them on the back. That endorsement journey is like a sales pursuit, where you identify your target market. Like, who are the 10 people that I would love to have endorse this book? And then you got to put together messaging. You got to put together a marketing strategy to get to them. You've got to convince them that there's value in it for them. You've got to convince them that they even know that you're not going to write a crappy book that their name is now going to be associated with. One of the funny stories is the concept of the book is this idea of, if we sell as though we're imperfect, 4.2 to 4.5, we win. Transparency wins, perfect doesn't. There's a woman named Tyra Banks that many of us know that has embraced that concept and has built a business around it, but she coined the term flawsome. Flawsome is a term that says, hey, embrace your flaws, but know that you're still awesome. And so I thought, what better person to do an endorsement for my book than her? And I created a sales campaign to go after her, and I wanted a yes or no from her. And so I went through a whole process of networking my way to her agent, which I was able to do. I found a woman I went to college with was in an executive role at a big film studio in Hollywood. I called her, she got me the agent, I pitched the agent, and it took me multiple cold calls to get to the agent, even though I had this referral. He said, sounds interesting, but then referred me to the PR agency. I pitched the PR agency, and the PR agency was really excited about it, but said, we don't know who you are. And if this was your 2nd or 3rd book, we might do it, but for now it's a no. But I wanted that yes or no, and that feels like sales to me, right? I was using my selling skills to go get endorsements. So your selling experience comes back to you in interesting ways that you don't expect when you go through a book writing journey.